So the first raid is sort of just is now active, Sundance Outer City. A lot of people are struggling with this raid and it's a really easy one. It just needs a little bit more coordination. So in this video, I'm going to be guiding you guys on how you're going to be doing this raid extremely easy. Now the first thing will be the party composition. You're going to need at least 3 tanks or 2 tanks and 1 off tank. For us, we did have 3 tanks. We could have replaced one of the tanks with an off tank, something like a Bloodstorm. And you're also going to need 3 healers. So that's 1, 2, and 3. We needed 3 healers. And the main reason for this is because the last boss is a very heal intensive fight. And then the remaining one are going to be your DPS. Now at the start of the fight, you just want to ignore all of this trash mob. Just run straight into the first boss and then you're going to see how we're going to do that. Now the first boss is very simple. All you want to do is just DPS him down, and once he gets the purple shield, you want to DPS the boss from his back, because you cannot do DPS from the front. You're just going to get stunned and pushed back. That is all about this boss. It has no mechanics or anything. Just DPS him down and kill him as fast as you can. So he does get this purple shield here. Once you see this purple shield, you just want to DPS him from the back. So DPS him towards this direction, and then the tank is going to stand in front of the boss and you can do some free damage, and that is all about this boss. That is the only mechanic, if you can even call it a mechanic, and you should be able to clear this boss extremely easily. Then you just want to DPS the boss down. The moment the boss hits around 70%, you're going to be able to shield break him, and then you're going to be able to do a massive amount of DPS. So just bust the boss down, and that is it for this fight. Then the next fight is not really a boss, it's more like just waves of mobs. Now in this fight, all you're going to be doing is you want to be luring these mobs into the fire pits that are going to be on the ground. However, do not stand on the fire pits for too long, because they're going to do a lot of DOT damage. Healers we're going to be working overtime in this fight, but that is all you're going to do. It's a waves of mobs. You're going to be here for around 4 to 5 minutes. But yeah, you just want to kill all the mobs. Do not stand in this for too long, because they're going to take a lot of damage. But once you kill those mobs on top of the fire, they're going to get burned, and that's going to be progressing this kind of an event here. So just mow down these waves of mobs and you'll be done with this. It's kind of a boss, but yeah, it's more like a phase, I guess. Now this is the final boss, and this is where you're going to need a lot of coordination. And the first thing you're going to notice, you have like some potions on the ground. You do have your vitality potion over here, you have your might potion, and you have your willpower potion. Now these potions are very important, and they're going to be taken by the 2 tanks and the off tank, or the 3 tanks in your party. So your 3 tanks over here are going to take 1 potion each. Now the purpose of those potions is to draw aggro from these bosses. There's a total of 6 bosses in the arena. Now the person who will be taking the vitality potion will be drawing aggro from the Shadow Breaker Envoy. So this boss here, it is going to be alone. It's going to be a solitary fight. Then the next tank who is going to be taking the might potion is going to be drawing aggro from the Crimson Flame and the Iron Arm. So this is an Ironclad and a Bloodstorm boss. And then the third tank will be drawing aggro from the 3 remaining mobs, and that is after they have taken the willpower potion, and that will be the healer, this Nomina over here, and this Celestine over here. And that is the main reason of the potions on the ground. So if you're a DPS, do not take those potions, let the tanks take it, because if you take it as a DPS, you might as well just wipe and restart the fight. The next thing you want to be doing is you want to designate where people are gonna go. So you'll need 3 markers on the ground. Now for the first marker is going to be the main tank, and this is the tank that is going to be taking the willpower potion, and you will be pulling 3 of the bosses. So the Nomina, the healer, and the Celestine boss, they will be going far away to that first marker over there. And then you're going to have the second tank who picked the might pill to stand on marker 2. So he will be here, and he will be taking care of 2 of the bosses, that is the Ironclad and the Bloodstorm boss. So those bosses will be running to them. And then on the third marker, all the remaining DPS are going to be standing on this marker over here. And then you do have your healers. Now your healers are a little bit free to roam around. The tanks are going to need constant healing. So if you're a healer, you want to position around maybe somewhere there, somewhere here, and like in the middle, and you want to like heal everyone around. Keep an eye out on the bars, but mainly focus on the tanks on the sides. It's okay if a DPS die. Unfortunately, I'm a DPS, and I'm kind of sad that I'm saying that, but you can leave your DPS to die, but make sure your tank doesn't die, because then the boss they lose aggro, and it becomes a really messy of a fight. Now the main reason you're going to be positioning like this is the moment the main tank pulls the boss. No one should pull the boss, just the main tank. When the main tank pulls the boss, the Celestine and the healer are gonna rush towards the main tank's position. That is the first thing. And then the Ironclad boss and the Blaststone boss are going to run to the second tank, because that's the one that the second tank is the one who has like the might pill. And then the Nightwalker boss, which is the solitary boss, is going to run towards the DPS group, which is here, and it's going to be alone. And that is how you're going to be separating these bosses. And now you want to start focusing the Shadow Breaker mob. That is the main focus. You want to focus this boss down as fast as possible. She actually does a lot of damage, so you want to kill her as fast as possible. So all DPS stand on this marker. So let's now start the fight, and then I'm going to show you guys how the fight plays out. So we're going to be waiting for the main tank to pull, and the moment the main tank pulls, all the bosses will go to the designated position according to who has the pills for the aggro. And you're going to notice that we have the one solitary boss in the pack where the DPS are, and this is what we're going to be focusing down. Now, from time to time, you're going to have this next concentrated attack bar happening over here. Every time it depletes like this, the bosses are going to focus one random person in the party. There's going to be a message down here that you want to pay attention to, and it's going to mention the player's name that is being focused. So if you are the focused player, so just start running around. For example, if we were lucky enough, it was the tank. So all the bosses will converge to the tank. Now, as a DPS, don't follow the boss. You don't have to. Just remain on the stack. Now, the tank is just running away because these bosses will do a lot of damage. So he's just running away. And eventually, the boss is going to regain aggro, and it's going to come back to the stack, and then you're going to continue DPSing it down. So the mechanic is happening again up here. The moment that happens, you're going to see a new name. So Gatsu, what Gatsu will do is he will run on the corner there. You can see him. He's now running away from the boss. And the easiest way to survive this, if you're a DPS, is you want to slot in your flute, your hero skill that we got for free. Slot in that, and once you are really low, you can actually heal yourself and also gain unstoppable so you don't get CC'd and die. And now we're just going to rinse and repeat, and we're going to do this until this first boss dies. Once you get the first boss down, all the DPS will now be moving, and the main focus here will be the Heart boss. So the Zither Heart Envoy, which is a Celestine. So this big boss over here, that is where you're all going to focus damage on this boss and try and get it down as fast as possible. Now you're going to be moving around with the boss and just try and kill it as it moves around, focusing the main tank. So all you guys want to do is focus the Heart boss. After that, you're going to be focusing the Healer boss, and then the Abyssal Envoy, and at last you're going to get the Bloodstone boss, and then the last boss you're going to be killing will be the Ironclad. The moment you kill the first one, which is the Nightwalker, the rest are a little bit easier to manage. So that is that. It's actually a very simple raid. Once you manage that, you should be able to get it and kill this raid. So yeah, I really hope that has helped you clear this raid. It's a very simple raid once you understand how you're going to be managing the aggro on these bosses. So thanks guys for watching, for those who are like a little bit stuck with this raid, and I hope you guys clear this and get all the loot that you need. I wish you actually luck. It's a little bit of RNG, and good luck. So I'm gonna let the full fight play out after this. So thanks guys for watching, and peace.
This looks promising.
That's fine.
It looks promising, right? Compared to the other one.
It's fine, just chill. I'm up with a Rudy. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, it's
Okay,
changed.
Katsuga is in it, so they heal him. Let's use the flute. Then
You're going to come to me now.
just chill there. We are waiting for hours. There it is. Easy, easy peasy.
I've forgotten. Oh no, never mind. There's a healer here. She's dragged in with me.
Oh my god, why is this thing focusing me? Jesus. Took aggro for some reason. Okay, now we're going for the heart kilometer. So this is the tough one here.
INR needs to be healed. I need to be healed. Oh, Luna forgot me.
I am not a healer.
Luna. Oh, thank you.
Take back aggro Ayako if possible.
I have.
We need to kill this heart envoy Ayako. That's your spin focus, so run. It's almost at the heart. You're doing well. I'm slowed.
They're coming for me now.
Okay, heart is dead. Nice. Heart down. Now we can do healer.
Hey, I say. Hey, healers are doing their work.
Healer is dead. This is getting the abyss on.
So it was that Musku retard alikuwa yeye ndo alikuwa karibu.
Yeah.
I think that guy will get kicked.
Yeah, because I'm a mess with the party leaders, the guild leaders run.
The guild leader of all people. Miva's guild leader kick you immediately after this. Without mercy.
The dictator.
Ah, Z.
Oh my god, I'm being CC'd. Now they are.
It's only these two left.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, guys.
Oh my god, I need to be healed. Okay, one left. We are done. Only 2 deaths. Easy run.
That was so easy. It was just that guy.
Easy. Easy raid. Boom.
Oh my gosh.
Simple as that. Gonna need me. Damage 1% plus 1 for each nearby enemy. The tank MVP. Yay.
I took the most damage.
Ulitandikwa.
Oh my gosh.
I did
Walinipenda aje
very
hawa
good
watu.
damage actually. Top 4.